When people talk about success, learning, or personal growth, motivation is usually the start of the conversation. We hear phrases like, wait until you feel motivated, or follow your passion. But in real life, motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. Consistency, on the other hand, is quiet, repetitive, and not very glamorous, but it works. Today, I want to talk about why consistency matters more than motivation, especially when you're learning something new like a language, an instrument, or even building a healthier life. Motivation is emotional, it depends on how we feel, our energy, our mood, our environment. Some days we wake up excited and ready to do everything. On the other hand, we feel tired, distracted, or discouraged. If we depend only on motivation, our progress becomes unstable. We move forward for a few days, then stop for weeks. Consistency doesn't ask how you feel, it asks, what is the smallest action I can do today? 5 minutes of practice done every day is more powerful than 2 hours once a month. Many people wait to feel ready before starting. They wait to feel confident. They wait to feel inspired. But readiness is often the result of action, not the cause of it. You don't become confident before practicing. You become confident because you practice. Consistency creates readiness. It prepares your mind slowly without pressure. One of the most powerful effects of consistency is identity. When you do something regularly, you stop saying, I'm trying to learn English, I want to play an instrument, and you start saying, I am an English learner, I am a musician, I am someone who shows up. This identity shift is subtle, but it changes everything. You don't rely on motivation anymore. You rely on who you believe you are. Motivation is useful, but only as a spark. It helps you start. Consistency is the fire that keeps burning when the sparks is gone. If you only work when you feel inspired, your progress will always restart from zero. If you work consistently, even on boring days, progress becomes inevitable. Let's be honest, consistency can feel boring. Doing the same thing again and again doesn't feel exciting. There are no dramatic changes from one day to the next. But growth is usually invisible on the short term, just like going to the gym. You don't see a result after one session, but after months, your body changes. Learning works the same way. People often create big plans. I'll study 2 hours every day. I'll practice perfectly. I'll never miss a day. Then life happens. Consistency is not about perfection. It's about returning even after missing a day. A small action done regularly beats a perfect plan done once. When something becomes part of your routine, it requires less energy. You don't negotiate with yourself every day. You don't ask, should I do this? You, you just do it. Consistency removes drama. It makes growth calm and automatic. Even time, every time you show up, you build trust with yourself. You prove that. You keep promises, you can rely on your own actions. This self trust is more valuable than motivation. This motivation is external, self trust is internal. Consistency does not mean feel motivated every day, loving the process all the time, seeing fast result. Consistency means doing it even when it feels normal, accepting slow progress, continuing without applause. It's quiet, and that's why it works. Learning English is a perfect example. You don't need to speak perfectly, know all the grammar, feel confident every time. You need to speak regularly, listen consistently, and accept mistakes. Every sentence you say is a brick. Consistency builds the house. At first, consistency feels like discipline. Later, it becomes freedom. When skills improve, you gain confidence, independence, choice. But freedom comes after repetition, not before. Motivation is a feeling, consistency is a decision. Feeling changes. Decision shape your life. If you are waiting to feel motivated, you may wait forever. If you choose consistency, progress becomes unavoidable. You don't need to do more. You need to do it again tomorrow and the day after that. If you're learning something new, a language, a skill, or even yourself, remember this. Consistency is not exciting, but it is powerful, and power over time always wins.